Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Good morning.
Now I can't see us. Can you see? Are we
I
talking?
can't see. I can hear you very well, but I can't see you yet.
Hello, Americans. And other friends, subscribers around the world. Back again, man. So, you can see I'm out here. I'm doing right now is going through stuff. You can't see it, but over here I've got another table set up. And what I'm doing is separating. A lot of the rusty gold and stuff that I get is for my own, for decorations and putting in the flower bed. Because like over here, that you can't really see. But, you never know what you can see and what you can't. But anyway, behind the Oregon Trail post back there is I'm kind of doing a, stop, Kai. Doing a lot of rocks and stuff that we picked up out rock hounding and stuff. And then I mix in some of the rusty gold, and I'll put the stuff that's really not worth, worth selling. Old drills and, just different stuff for decoration. But then I'm going through and I'm pulling out the stuff that, obviously the yard sale or farm sale stuff's over here, the stuff that needs to be cleaned up and stuff like that, to clean it up and stuff. And then the bigger stuff we'll take pictures out here. The smaller stuff we'll take in and do pictures inside there. And then I might clip a little bit of it in. I didn't talk to her about it, but we just got off of Skype with British. Some great gals, dude. I just loved her. She was just amazing, man.
This is the problem. I do a lot of work in America, our American side of the business, and I just said to my bosses sometimes, like, why am I here? Like, I need to go to America. When they wake up, it's like 5 o'clock for me.
Oh,
so
wow.
More reason why you should just set up an office in America. Be a nice little excursion for me, but they don't have the ability to do that.
You froze up. What is that normal? Oh, there you're back.
Yeah, the signal might be a bit. What's the signal like for you guys? Is this the best spot?
Yeah, we got about 4 bars.
Yeah, so that's why we're outside for hoping for the better signal. Are we freezing up? You keep freezing up.
I know you're all right at the moment. Actually, like sometimes it's tricky. I think we'll know once you start talking a little bit more. But I mean, so far it's okay.
Okay.
I might ask you, are you able to lift up your hat a little bit just because I can't see your eyes?
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
Now can you? I think we'll get back.
Hold your chin up.
To get the most space possible.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab this different in my eyes.
No.
No?
It's not too bad.
Okay. Gotta have the hat though.
Tell me a little bit about your lifestyle in the nomad world and kind of how it all started for you.
Wow. Let's go ahead.
Started in about 1996. We had 2 kids and I was pregnant, and he wanted to sell everything we owned and move into a motorhome with the 3 kids after our 3rd was born. And I didn't think that he could handle living in that small of a space with 3 kids, so I gave him the challenge of me going back to work, him taking care of the children for a year to see if he could even...
She didn't think I'd do it.
Could do it. Yeah, and he did. He did it.
So,
that's what started it. So we sold everything we owned and moved into a motorhome, and selling junk, because he's a junk magnet.
And I had 1 on each hand and my son on my back, and we'd hit 4 to 5 auctions a week going around getting stuff to load up to take off. And then we traveled around doing antique shows and flea markets and festivals for 5 to 6 years.
Well, I don't
Hi.
Hello again.
That's a bit better.
Is it? Okay, so hopefully we don't break up. We got another place out front that we set up.
So what was the one you were talking about, Miss Kitty? Is that still working? Is that the one that you use?
Yeah, that's the Lady Hawk 77 Dodge van.
It's got a fuel. It runs and drives. That I got to track down and suck an air or something, so we'll take off and then it'll just die. So right now I don't leave the Crick Bottom with that mother because I had to have it towed back.
So when we were the previous full time on the road, we were selling face-to-face, physical face-to-face, flea markets and antique shows and that sort of thing. We have now moved, we do still set up occasionally.
Yeah.
We don't like it so much anymore, but we sell online now. He had a debilitating accident, broke his foot off. The doctor wanted to cut his leg off. Long story. He taught himself how to use a computer because he had never touched a computer. Taught himself eBay and started selling junk on eBay. So that now is how we sell the bulk of our items.
And
is online.
Yeah. And we'd thought, you know, when it came along, you know, because I'd been selling flea markets for over 35 years and antique shows. And when eBay came along, all my buddies said, "Oh, you got to try this eBay. You got to try this eBay." I'm like, "No way, man!" And then a few years into it, pretty soon I started noticing that all I was the middle guy for the eBay guy, and I was getting a fraction of what they were. Wow. So then when I broke my foot off and started doing it, and I type like this.
Yeah.
Two-finger typer.
It's all back mountain roads to get there, and what kind of junk stores are we going to find along the way? So we have like things that we want to do, but we incorporate into it.
Like I said, always junking, and one of our goals is to always at least make our fuel and, you know, some money or time, no matter what we're doing. But we like, when we take a road trip, we want to score stuff to pay for that trip, and hopefully, you know, double that, you know, make more than that.
Right.
That's always our goal. Always. It's always been that. I was born 200 years too late.
Right.
You know, and I know even back then, I guarantee I'd have been peddling, you know, pots and pans going down the road or up in the mountains for sure. For sure. And we're kind of like squirrels. You know, we, this time of the season and stuff, we go out. I have more stuff. I could start listing stuff on eBay and list for the next month, 7 days a week, and not run out of junk to put on. But I'll be back out tomorrow picking up some more, because just in case.
Walmart is supposed to be camper friendly. You know, pull in.
And our motorhome take it was, you know, I had Grateful Dead stickers all over it. And it was so they did, you know, it kind of looked like a bunch of hippies pulling in there.
Yeah.
So they didn't much luck. And I had a raven.
Yeah, and the raven was, we looked at
the raven was chasing the people
customers.
getting the carts and the customers and stuff.
Yeah.
So they chased us
So
out there.
I walked out to get Canyon was the raven's name, and I kind of did a little tap like this, you know, trying to be incognito. And the bird comes and lands on my arm, and I walk back to the motorhome, and
about 20 minutes later, here comes the manager. You guys need to leave.
We're like, oh.
But we got off on an interview of they're putting together, I guess it's kind of like a sizzle reel, but it's through the Skype, you know, instead of them coming out here we might be getting involved in a TV show. You know, we've had a lot of that. A lot of the, you know, over the years, have talked and stuff with different producers and stuff, and then we actually have, I got to email them back. She was the one that intrigued me, because we get a lot of, monthly get emails and stuff from different producers and stuff like that, and I got so burnt out on it that it's been a while since I actually wrote back and contacted, and this gal, Martha, she just, something intrigued me to do it, and then I got a couple other guys that figure might as well talk to them, man. What the heck? You know, I'm not going to pretend to be something I'm not, and I make that clear from the start. But if they want to follow me around and film me and give me money, man, I'm game. So I might clip a little bit of that in, and like I said, we're probably going to we won't hear back from her for a bit, because what they do is you get on there, you do an interview and stuff. You know, the first one we did, they came out, well, we've actually had producers come out 3 times, I think, over the last 8 years, you know, and come out and film a little thing and put together a sizzle reel. And then we've only we've only been able to Skype. Well, we did one Skype, I guess, and that was probably 4 years ago. And then, just like I said, we just got kind of burned out on it and stuff because it's a bunch of hoop-raw bull crap. And if I start getting irritated at it, I just don't do it. Well, this time we Skyped, and now that our internet service has gotten better and stuff like that, so we went ahead and did the one today. And then, like I said, we got 2 more, so we'll probably do those too. But right now, look at that old hub, man. That's cool. See, that's not really worth nothing. But it sure looks cool, man, so I'm going to hang it up or set it up somewhere, man. I love it. I love it, man. Rusty gold, baby. So, while I'm doing this, one of the things, man, is I'm getting the heck out of the cabin. Because, if you've watched my videos in the past, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. But during tax season, Miss Kitty does our taxes. And she ain't so friendly when she's doing taxes. Taxes are due by the 15th of this month because they've been extended out, and she meant to do them last month, and we kind of forgot. And she just realized it last night, and Miss Kitty, that sweet little woman, she turns into the tax woman, and she ain't so sweet and nice, so I either go fishing or work outside, and I just leave her alone. She's not, right now she's in there putting a list together. She's got a bunch of stuff we got to ship. So, she's in there putting, them old man, 1776, 1976, Centennial horseshoes, man. Set of horseshoes. Be able to see those babies on Bonanza and eBay. Good old quality made, my buzz. So that's what we got going on today. I don't have a bunch of, I don't think you want to sit here and put that old coffee, man. Shire Fine Coffee. Kind of cool old coffee tin. I'll have to look that one up, man. It's pretty rough. Got holes and rusted through, but sure is cool, man. Rusty gold. I'll check that one out. But so that's my plan today. I'm gonna clear out this, clear out all this. This is where I'm wanting to put us a deck right here, or porch basically, so that we can sit out here and do our mountain junker videos. I haven't done a mountain junkers video. I think I might end up doing one. I don't know. Taxes probably won't. Might not do one until after we get Miss Kitty does the taxes, because we kind of want to go over all that hoorah changing on the 15th on eBay. So that's all for a different channel. But channels kind of intermingle because it's my life, man. The junk's my rusty gold's my life, and that's what we do. That's the story. All I did is this root girl. This is that little Eskimo one, man. I think, man, if you watch my videos, you're along with me. And this can here, this is the right one. Even in the condition it is, I think it was worth $12. So I'll be checking that one out. And the buckhorn beer, but it wasn't worth it. It's common and ain't worth that much. So it'll go out here in my collection of goods. Let's put it over here. But man, that's pretty much all I got for you today. Dump that mother out. Work around the Crick Bottom day. What's going on? You probably won't have the taxes done today. As soon as they get the taxes done, then we're taking you fishing, man. So hang on, we'll be going on a fishing trip soon up the mountains. Fish fences will be starting here, man. We've got about a month till the fish fences start. Got to go, but I gotta go get me some fish. I gotta get up that mountain. I still ain't got up there and got me no church yet, man. We'll be doing that soon, so please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And check out the links. Make sure you get your postcards in for the drawing for the Miss Kitty and the Idaho Hillbilly t-shirt. We'll be doing that at the end of the month. check out the Bonanza and the eBay stores, and that's it, man. Good Lord willing. And them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.